Hey everybody, it's Kelly and Sophie Doyle. So, the mouse left my van, and basically I think it left my van for Cracker Barrel. I stayed here a few nights and it was gone, so I'm thinking, either I'm like, it's a ploy. They're like, hey, get into a van and make the most disgusting noises you can, like in the middle of the night, and they'll drive you to the city to get the traps, and then you go and you hit the mother lode. It's the mother lode in the city. Because we were like 18 miles out of town. I'm like, is it a ploy? It just did this just to get to town? Yeah, so we ended up parking at Cracker Barrel one night, and then I didn't hear it. And then the next night, I didn't hear it. And I thought, okay, or just if you get a mouse in your car, what you do is you go drive to a place where the food smells are better outside of your vehicle than inside of your vehicle. There's also like a big Class C right next to me, so I'm thinking, I hope it didn't go into their vehicle, So if you do see a video of somebody in a Class C who has a mouse in their van or in their rig, and they parked at Cracker Barrel in Flagstaff, it wasn't my mouse. So then I was finally going to catch up on comments and do a video, and the police pull up. Can't make this up. I think it's time to leave Arizona. I think. I wanted to see Route 66 on the way out, but part of me... So I'm back in Flagstaff because some weird stuff's going on in the woods where I was. And I'm thinking, just drive. I do have to get my transmission gasket checked out first. Just drive. So the police comes and they ask me, how long have you been here? Have you seen anything unusual? And I'm thinking, what do you mean? But, I'm just like, no, not really. It's very quiet here. He asked me, how long have you been here again? And then he asked me, well, let me get your name. And I kind of started to get defensive. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. What do you need my name for? He said, well, we need we need witnesses. I'm like, well, I didn't witness anything. Well, we need to record who we talked to out here. So now I'm getting paranoid, Dispersed camping, I don't know. I'm in Arizona. I'm in Flagstaff. I don't know if they have a problem with the dispersed. I don't know what's going on. And I tell him, and then he asked me for my birth date. And I know a lot of people are like, don't say anything to the cops. You have all these rights and something about, you don't have to tell them anything and give them any information. So I'm feeling conflicted, but I said, why do you need that? He's like, well, it's just standard. So that made me really uncomfortable. And then as he's walking off, another cop comes, there's a forest road, and then I'm down like 25 yards off the forest road into a little cul-de-sac camping spot. And this other cop comes driving, and he like speeds up coming into my campsite. I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, did somebody rob a bank and they were driving a gray minivan with a solar on top? So he comes speeding in, and I was really nervous. And then the other guy goes over and talks to him. The one that talked to me talked to the guy that came speeding in. Like what? I'd always think about Sophie. I'm not worried about going to jail, but Sophie, So I'm just like, what's happening? I'm just here camping. And they talked for like 5 minutes, and I'm waiting for them to like look over at me. And so ever since then, every time I hear, so then they left. So every time I hear a car coming down the road, my heart kind of, like, are they coming back with a warrant? What's going on? Am I a suspect? So then I told a friend, I'm going to pack up and leave. Now it's late, and everybody gets on me about finding spots late. Look, I may have to go back to Cracker Barrel, and I'm like, please don't let the mouse come back. I gotta go home. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I can't. This is why, you guys, I haven't even posted all the videos of this stuff going on. This is why there's no videos. It's every day. And once in a while, I'll take a day off. I took one day off, I think, the first day off in my 8 months. Oh my God. So now I'm parked in Flagstaff. Like, where am I going to go? It's getting late. It's getting dark. Then I told her, so I'm packed up. And I see this guy walking down the trail just out of nowhere. But he doesn't look like a hiker. He's dressed in black. He's got a dog. And I'm all paranoid. I'm like, did they ask other people questions? What's happening? And I said, hey, did the cops ask you any questions today coming around? He said, no, I called them. I'm like, oh. He said he called the cops because he was hiking over in this other area where I was hiking the day before. And he said he saw something that looked like a dead body wrapped up. A wrapped up dead body. I'm not making this up, okay? Did I do something bad in a past life? I know my life's not horrible, but I'm tired, man. I just want a day off. Just one day in the woods without weird mice running around going. So he told me he called them because there may be a dead body right across from where I'm camping. So then he turns around and walks away, and he has a gun and a knife in the back, small of his back on it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we're going. And then a friend of mine calls, and she said, I'm like, hey, what's up? She says, I didn't want to tell you. Where are you at? You got to get out of there now. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she says, I don't trust that guy. I could tell he is lying. He's lying. I could tell, because she was on the phone when I was talking to him. I'm like, hang on, I'm like, hey. So she's telling me there's something in his voice, and I have a feeling he has a gun. I'm like, oh my God, he does have a gun. I saw it. I didn't see it. She said, yeah, I thought it was in the back, and he was hiding it. It was behind him. I was having this vision that he had a gun behind him, and you couldn't see it. Like, I didn't see it, but I did see it when he walked away. And also, so he comes back. Before I got onto the main road, I was looking up campsites. Where am I going to camp tonight? And then I see the same guy with a gun in all black who saw a dead body walking towards me. I'm like, oh man. And he's like, oh, you leaving? I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. He's like, oh no, it's fine. There's nothing. It's just and what'd he say? I don't know. He said it's fine. There's no problem. They didn't ask me any questions. And I thought, well, that doesn't make sense that they didn't ask him questions. If he's the one that called, that makes no sense at all. And then he says, the guy in black with the gun and the knife behind his back, he says, I'm like, are you still hiking or something? He says, I'm looking for my car. I can't find my car. And this guy looks very woodsy. It looks like a guy that does not get lost in the woods. All right. Yeah, that happened. So now I'm afraid to go back into the woods. Very strange day. So that's our day today. And, I might just park at Cracker Barrel, walk Sophie around, and I don't know, maybe I'll head west. Yeah, I never saw this on any of all the years of video watching videos of van dwellers or nomads. No one ever talked about a mouse in their vehicle. No one talked to me. I don't know if I've seen any about the cops coming around and crazy people. So that's tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Kelly Doyle. That's Sophie Doyle. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day. Oh, I might start adding follow your bliss. I need a new ending. Thank you for watching and follow your bliss.